Hello, my name is Tim Wilson. I'm running for a one-year term representing Belfast on the new RSU 71 school board. When I say that to people, they usually have three questions. The first is why? Why am I running? The second is what's my background? What do I bring to the table? And then finally is what kinds of things do I want to work on the board? What would I like to see the board do? So this video is to address those three questions. First one is why, and there are two elements to the answer. I have a very personal interest in seeing a great education for our kids, that being that I have a fourth grader in the system, and I also have nieces and nephews throughout the system from elementary all the way up to high school. The next thing is that I have a community interest. This is our first board for this district, so it's going to have all of its normal responsibilities. But beyond that, it's going to be responsible for finalizing the district setup, the policies under which we'll operate, and for overseeing the selection process and ultimately make the decision on who is going to be our next superintendent. These decisions will affect our education here in our area for years to come. So I would like to have a voting seat at the table for those discussions and decisions. Now, what do I bring to the table? What's my background? My background is business. Almost all of my jobs have been business. I have a master's in business administration specializing in operations management. So the roles that I have held have included the director of materials, director of operations, contracts negotiator, chief financial officer. I've worked for giant companies like Gillette to small companies that make camping stoves. So what all of those roles had in common, the responsibility that they had, was to deliver high quality results at reasonable cost. And so that is what I would add to the board, is that point of view and that experience. It's also, when it comes to what I like to work on the board, I want to find ways for us to create a great education or offer a great education for our kids at the same time that we hold costs down. Now, people think some people think anyway, that that's a very hard thing to do. I think that if we look around, we will find a lot of districts that are facing the same challenges we are, and that they have great ideas. And one example of that is Islesboro. They are a very small school. I think it's only 100 kids or less for pre-K through 12. So they can't afford to offer their kids advanced placement classes. And so what they've opted to do is that for kids that are qualified, they let them go to college. They offer distance learning at the University of Maine. So their kids have the option of taking college-level classes while they're in high school. Excuse me. The result is they had one highly motivated young man who took advantage of that and that opportunity, and he was able to graduate with a high school diploma and also with an associate's degree in computer science. His first 2 years of college were complete when he left high school. Fully transferable credit earned at the University of Maine. This is a very high quality education delivered at low cost. So I think it is possible to do. I think that there are a lot of people who are working on this problem that have a problem, and they have lots of great ideas that we can find. So if that's what you want to see on your school board, then I really need your vote. I'm running against two people who are far better known in town than I am. So your vote is very important to me if that's how you want the board to operate. And we had a candidates forum on Tuesday, and it was very good. It was moderated by Jay Davis. I'm going to put a link below so that you can see it in its entirety if you wish. And beyond that, if you want to vote, You can go to City Hall anytime this week while they're open. They're open 8 to 5 at the lower level and vote. Or you can vote on Tuesday, January 13th at your regular polling location. So thank you for your consideration, and I wish you all the luck in making an informed choice for this very important school board.